Welcome everyone to the JAMS hiring session. And JAMS stands for Jasmine's Alternative Music School. And with me today, we have Maria Sincata, who is going to share with you about the wonderful opportunities at this music school in our community. Jasmine,
Okay.
would you like to go ahead and take it away from here and tell us about your organization and the opportunities that are available for students?
Yeah, I can do that. Sounds good. So, can you hear me? Am I audible?
You are great.
Okay, great. So, welcome to the presentation about JAMS. We are a music nonprofit located on Milpas off Ortega. So, we're sort of on the east side, but we're serving the entire community of Santa Barbara and beyond. And so it's a nonprofit music school that was actually created in memory of the daughter of the founder whose life was taken at age 10, which is kind of in an insane freak accident. And she was a budding songbird. And so the founder decided to found this institution in honor of her daughter and in order to turn her sorrow into joy, sort of carry on the legacy of music with kids. And so JAMS has been around for quite a while. I only just started working with JAMS a little under a year ago because I just moved here, but I'm always working with music nonprofits, so I was so excited to jump into this experience, and it's a really wonderful place. So what it is essentially it's a music studio that is sort of doubling as a community center. So basically, you can think of it as your living room outside of home. You can come on by, especially on Fridays when we're open to the public, and try out any instrument and jam with folks. You know, we're just trying to create community through music mostly. So I'll tell you a little more about the organization, and then I'll tell you about some opportunities that we have. I'm going to try and share my screen. Here we go. Let me see. Okay, I hope that worked. So this is the website, and I encourage anyone who's interested to go to the website and look at it in a more in-depth manner. But just as a sort of cursory overview, you can see a little bit about our mission statement. We're just trying to use the power of music to transform lives and create community. And I'll just take you directly to some of our programs. So we have several programs at the moment that are running, and we have ideas for a lot more. And your ideas are also welcome because we want it to be a really sort of living place with creative energy, and we're constantly open to new ideas for programs. So at the moment, what we offer are lessons, private lessons, group lessons. We also have a teen night, which is kind of the big draw on Friday nights. We just started doing a young teen night from 6 to 7 p.m. and then all teens and young adults. So that means you too probably can come. College age kids are welcome to come and jam. And so it's basically an open jam that is free and open to the public every Friday. And so the older kid and young adult part is from 7 to 9 p.m. And we have one intern who is managing that together with actually a revolving cast of other interns who come from places like the music department at SBCC. And so they come and help the kids with the instruments. And it's basically just a great place to come and get to know other young people who are excited about music and also try out different instruments and just try to learn to play with other people. Lots of people have played music for a while, but they are unfamiliar with playing with others, or maybe they're shy. And so we really encourage this group collaboration, community through music, come and play music with others. It's a lot of fun. And on that note, so to speak, we also have an adult jam, which young adults are also invited to, and that's every third Wednesday of the month. I run that, and it's a ton of fun, and I'm happy to give you more info on that if you'd like. And so that's also free and open to the public. We also have music exploration booths at a number of events, which is a fun way for us to attend exciting events and bring the word of jams to the community. We bring a bunch of different instruments out and just sort of let kids and young people play the instruments and tell them about our programs. And what else? Let's see, there's a couple more programs. We have a rock camp that is in the summer. This is a bit outdated material. We have to update it once we agree upon the dates for our next rock camp, but it's definitely going to take place in the summer. We'll have a week for the kids, and we're considering having another week actually for adults as perhaps a fundraising opportunity to raise money for the young person's rock camp. So we can keep you posted on that as well, but it's a ton of fun. Kids come and they learn how to play guitar, bass, drums, keyboard, sing, and they make bands, they write songs, and then they play a show at the end of a week. So we get a lot done in a week, and people have a great time. This is a workshop that I am currently holding. It's to get women interested in playing music together. So we just get together once a week, and I'm teaching guitar, bass, and ukulele simultaneously somehow. And we sing some fun songs and get together and sing. And people have a really good time, especially because a lot of them have never played with others, or they just are a little rusty or shy. And so it's a really good time. Let me see. This is the studio. So as I said, JAMS is it's a studio. It's a pretty cool place. You see there's a ton of banjos that we actually want to sell in order to make more space for like rock instruments, honestly, which we're creating a music lending library so that our participants in different programs can borrow an instrument, take it home to try it out for a while, or if they can't afford an instrument but want to pursue lessons, that they can use one. So that's the space. We also have a recording studio, and we rent out the space as a band practice room as well whenever it's available and not in use for other programs. So I talked a bit about our programs. I'm going to stop sharing my screen. Wait, before I do that, I just want to share one more thing. Under press, we recently got some press on channel 11, and it was specifically focusing on the teen night. So if you're interested, I would really urge you to visit our website. That's jamsmusic.org/press, and check out that video clip, because you'll get an inside view on what it's like to be there at the teen night. And then it's a lot of fun. And I know that at least one SBCC student is in this video as well. So yeah, let me stop sharing. Now I will talk a little bit about the opportunities that are available to potential interns. So I have to remind you that our internships, they're unpaid, but we're happy to do whatever paperwork you need in order to make sure that you get academic credit for it, or whatever credit you need for your classes. So I've been doing a lot of paperwork for one intern in particular who's interning, and it's basically like a class for her to be interning with us. And so I'm more than happy to do that. And just to be totally transparent, I'm also mostly a volunteer. We're mostly a volunteer organization. So our teachers who teach private lessons get paid, and potentially if you intern with us and you're skilled with teaching, you could potentially become a teacher of private paid lessons at JAMS in the future, if that's an interest of yours and if it's something that you're good at. So that would be an opportunity. So basically some opportunities that we're offering at the moment are, we're looking for after school music program interns and volunteers to help us with an after school program that we're about to launch. We're going to launch it at the very end of next month. So I believe on, I'm not sure if it's March 28th, but I could get that info to you. It's going to be a 10-week program extending from the end of March through the end of the academic school year. So that would be the very end of May for school kids in Santa Barbara. And it will serve roughly 12 kids ages 8 to 12. And it'll be kind of based on our rock camp model, but an extended version of it. So you'll be able to get a lot more done with the kids. They'll learn one of the instruments that we offer, and they'll also get together in bands, have band practice, learn cover songs, write songs that are original as well, and be mentored by our interns. And then at the end, we'll have a nice concert, and maybe we will even integrate recording into this program if we are able to do so. And then we can have a compilation and a CD release party, which would be a ton of fun. And it's always great to see what the kids come up with for their original songs. They're creative and will make you laugh. So it's going to be highly rewarding. It's going to take place on Tuesdays from 4 to 6 p.m. from basically the end of March, as I said, until the end of May. And so if you are interested in giving your time and volunteering with that program, we'd love to have you. We already have a couple of interns on board, and we could use one or two more. And so that would be wonderful. It's going to be a great teaching experience. Also, oh, and by the way, I'm happy to mentor. I'm going to be there the first session or two mentoring. We're doing a lot of planning beforehand, so you won't go into cold water, so to speak. You'll be very well prepared. We're also looking for more folks to help out at our teen night, to basically just go and make sure that it's running smoothly. As I said before, we have one intern who's really in charge of doing that and keeping the doors open, but she's not quite as musically experienced as some of our other interns. So if you have music experience and you'd like to come help the kids with the instruments and help the jam run smoothly, make sure that all kids have space, that everybody's able to participate and everyone feels safe and happy, that would be great. I have a songbook there that you can use. It's full of a ton of really singable songs that you can just open up the songbook to any page, and it has chords and lyrics. It's very easy to follow, or the kids can free jam. It's really mostly based on what they want any particular day. So every jam is different, but they're always interesting, and the kids who come are super creative and inspiring, actually. We're also potentially looking for someone to help us with social media and public relations. We have a lot to do in terms of advertising our programs to the community. We have a new upcoming vocal workshop, one for kids and one for adults, that we need to publicize, as well as just the teen nights and any other programs that we're offering. So we would love for an intern to help us with publicity. We're also constantly looking for grants, so we could use a grant writing intern. And if you're not confident writing grants, but you can help us in the research of grants and potential donors, that would also be greatly appreciated. We're also looking for a website designer. I know that's a big ask, but maybe one of you is a web pro and could help transform our website and bring it into the 21st century. That would be amazing. We are also looking for a photographer to document some of our programs with photo and video, so that we can have more footage on the website and footage to advertise our programs on social media platforms. We're also looking for music exploration booth volunteers. If you're ever interested in going to a fun festival or concert and representing JAMS there, it's pretty great because you can get into these things for free if we organize it right, and then you can spread the good news of JAMS in the world while enjoying a fun concert on your own. And we're also actually recruiting for our youth advisory board as well, just folks who are interested in coming and giving their ideas for how things should run, how they could run better in terms of serving the community and the population of youth that we're serving. We want your ideas. So that's another opportunity. And I think that's about it from me. So I'm available for questions. And just one more thing, I would love to meet up with anyone who is interested in volunteering and interning in person. And so if you're interested, please do get in touch with me. My email address is Maria, that's Maria, at jamsmusic.org. That's Maria at jamsmusic.org. Or you could just send it to info@jamsmusic.org. That reaches me too. And you can also give us a call, and the phone number's on the website and it's everywhere. And then we could meet at JAMS right before a teen night and talk about the opportunities and see where you're going to be a good fit. That's all.
Thank you, Maria. That was so fantastic. It just sounds like such a wonderful program, and all the developments that are going on are just amazing. So super exciting time. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Oh, I had one more thing to say. I'm sorry. May I?
Yeah, go ahead.
I just wanted to mention, I used to be the volunteer coordinator for the rock and roll camp for girls in New York City. It's called the Willie Mae Rock Camp for Girls, and that was an entirely volunteer-run organization. And the thing that made it strong was that we did form a community of volunteers who were excited to meet one another and have fun together. They created bands. It was just so very rewarding for them to find one another through this project. And so I'm aiming to do something similar with JAMS and to bring folks together to create this community that you'll be so happy to be in, that it won't even feel like work to be volunteering, because you'll find it as a social nexus, maybe find your own future bandmates and friends. And I will do social activities every now and again in order to make sure folks are meeting and having fun. That's all.
Wonderful. That's so
Thanks.
wonderful. Thank you so much.
Thank you.